do you feel like there's a duty of care to sort of educate them on what is important, or do you just think, you know what, not for me? Do you
know what? I'm so fortunate, bro, because I'm not a well-known face by any stretch of the imagination. But my profile's there. I've done, on TV for a little bit. Yeah. I've always had good relationships with athletes who do have a really big name. 2017, we're on tour with Drake. When I say on tour, we're literally in the mix with the OVO lot. We did some business to help him on the European leg of his Boy Meets World tour. Yeah. So when I say I've seen the inside of the bubble and then being on the outside looking in, I'm in a really good position to say this is what to look out for and this is how it's going to feel as well. Like, I know what it's like to feel like you want to be in the club, right, with the right people and have the girls looking at you and be driving the nice car. And we've all been there through our teenage years, early 20s, mid-20s, whatever. For me, it started to taper off towards my late 20s, and now at 30, I'm like, it is what it is. I don't care if people know what car I drive or where I live, That's just a human nature, maturity thing. Yeah. But I've been in that position, being on the inside of the bubble and wanting that attention, if I'm being honest, but I've also been on the outside, right? So now as an agent, I don't care who knows me or whatever. No one needs to know my name. I'm in the shadows. But it's given me a great perspective because now I can say to guys, slow down. Trust me. I've seen what it's like being in these great places and at the Transformers premiere in Leicester Square, standing next to Mark Wahlberg. I'll tell you a story. We were at the Batman Superman premiere a few years ago. Yeah. Leicester Square, huge. Henry Cavill, Affleck, boom, boom, boom. And this is one of the big things that actually resonated with me in a story that I tell and think about quite often because it taught me a lot about humility. Yeah. So we're on the red carpet, and I'm talking, this is Batman Superman premiere, world premiere as well, not just European, world premiere. So there's lots of well-known names and all the rest of it walking down, and I remember I was with a friend of mine who played rugby at the time and his girlfriend. Okay. And, paparazzi are there taking pictures. More of him than me, but we're all... And then they said, can we do some solo shots? So just everyone individually. So my mate stood there with his partner, took some. And then as they were about to take some of me, Henry Cavill pulls up, right? I swear to you, just like in the corner in his whatever chauffeur car. The cameras went, zoom. And it was like... I was like, all right, so I'm going to head in then, kind of thing, But for me, in that moment, I realised everyone has their time, and there's levels to it as well. Just because eyes are on you now doesn't mean they're going to be there forever, and doesn't mean people really care. Yeah. But for me, obviously, I was fine. It was just a cool vibe to be there. But for some people, they want the cameras on them. They need that attention. They need and as soon as the big dog came in, Superman. Yeah, all right, mate, see you later. Bang. It was on them. And it was a lesson for me in understanding internally, I've got to be grounded and have my foundation set and understand who I am. Always. Right? I don't put my self-worth in the hands of anyone else. Riz, you know me well. Yeah. I'm not the type of guy to sit back and worry about likes. I'm not overly even actually active on social media.
Barely post.
Yeah, barely post because... And I'm going to start changing that because I want to start telling the story of sports agency more. But for me, it's also a conscious thing where I don't need other likes or engagement for me to feel good. I love myself for who I am, my name, my heritage, where I'm from, all the rest of it. So that's a big thing for me, just being able to see it from the inside, looking out, and also now on the outside, looking in and seeing how intense it can be if you're trying to get the spotlight or you're forcing it. If you're certified, it will come. Plain and simple.